of the moment now is that, oh, everybody vote for any candidate of your choice, this and this and this and that. Of course, that is what's going to happen at the end of the day, because nobody's going to put gun on anybody's head to say, go and vote for this particular person. Like I've always said, in as much you are eligible to vote, and what is the criteria to vote? Once you are 18, I think that's the first or the only criteria for you to vote, and you're a Nigerian. Of course, that is not even, there's no need to debate on that. But my question is that if you are voting as somebody who is eligible, you should know what you need to do. Nobody needs to force you. But we must set the record straight. This issue of Peter Obi kept money, didn't do anything. Some people say, oh, it's not wise. Why can you keep money? You didn't use it, and this and this, and blah, 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 blah. Of course, I just know that people are just trying to be mischievous. You can't tell me he didn't do anything. Where people are, of course, they don't want to listen to what he has done or what he has not done. Who does that? You leave money in the bank or in your coffer. At the end of the day, you not do anything. You'll be hungry. It's not done. They are just trying to be mischievous. He did a lot of things. But that being said, let's even assume that he didn't do a lot of things. Now, we are borrowing. The country itself is borrowing. A lot of states are borrowing. All the governors will tell you they have done this, they have done that, you have done that. But at the end of the day, I'm always asking, where is Nigeria now? All the governors always bragging. I built bridges, I did this and that, I did this road, I did this road. Even the federal government, do you know how much the federal government has borrowed? They've borrowed and borrowed and borrowed and borrowed. No country wants to lend them money again. Then at the end of the day, where is Nigeria? What is the face of Nigeria? How is Nigeria? Because like they always say that when when two hands work together, you'll be able to achieve something. If each of the states had done very well, I think what the federal government has done at that level too should be able to complement with that, and the Nigeria would have been you know would have moved from where it used to be, at least before this government came on board, because this APC told us, they made us believe that they are the saints. Of course, the 16 years of PDP rule, they don't say that again. 50 years of a PDP misrule, this and that. Okay, we understand. But now that you have compounded with the problem, with all the money they borrowed in China. Where is the road now? People still complain. Where is the road? Where is the infrastructure? Because you can't come and tell me that they did the Lagos Ibadan Expressway, oh, they did the Niger Bridge, they did the Kaduna whatever. The question is that when you came on board, why are you telling me that the country is a desert? I'm always asking this question, because go and call Buhari, Jonathan now. All the people that worked with Jonathan, they will tell you this and 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 this that they have done. They will still tell you they have done everything. During Obasanjo too, they will tell you they have done X, Y, Z. Even the short time that Yaradua may so perfect, is gentle, so rest in peace. The little time he spent, people still tell you that he did 1, 2, 3 things. That had he been the man, didn't go as at the time he left, he would have done better. But I'm trying to say that even at that short time the man lived, people who worked under him can still point 1 or 2 things. So what is all this nonsense? That somebody did the infrastructure, the area of infrastructure, you give it to him. Give it to who? At the end of the day, with all the things they have done, they borrowed money. They are not saving money. We are indebted. Only God knows. Everybody just doing cha 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 cha. Some people will just make a joke that what is accrued to you if we are to go by our population and begin to give the bills to everybody that all Nigerians should pay. I don't know. Some people are like, oh, everybody, you are going to pay like almost 200 and something billion each person with our population. You are going if it is possible to be owing individual, okay, all of you have to share from this debt that Nigerians is owing. So you know that till you die, you can't even pay it. So now, what is the face of the country? Where is the face now? If you know how much they have spent on security, you will cry. And yet, where is the security today? Nobody is talking about how we should be able to get electricity. They were calling Baba Yabo, Obasanjo, millions of dollars or whatever that they budgeted, whether they borrowed it to. Now, where is the money? Buhari was asking when he came on board, Where is Obasanjo? Where is the money? Obasanjo, where is the light? No light, nothing. Till today, we no still get light. Fashola told us that a responsible government, within 6 months, they should be able to fix light. Now they have spent 8 years now. Nobody's even talking about electricity. It's even going down, down, down. And yet, go and check the money they have spent. Go and check the money they have borrowed. What is the face of the country now? As Nigeria improved, we are even worse off. And they borrowed the money. Oh. So what are you now telling me? That somebody who now kept money in so that the money will get matured for the state. Not that he just go and kept it. We know all of those ones who are still collecting pensions, all those governors who are still former governors who are still collecting pension. None of them was able to save money. None of them. Okay, let's even assume that he saved the money. Let's assume that he even saved the money because of your biasness. You don't even want to listen to all of the things that he has done. You don't want to listen to them. So let's even assume that he saved money. Is it a bad thing? Because now the politicians of greed, looters, thieves, they are, abnormalities are becoming normal. Somebody save money, and those who are looting money, somebody who save money, it is not a bad thing. It is a taboo now to save money. The same thing when Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala was there. The money they kept in the SS school of money they kept, they said they must spend it. All this Fashola, Amechi, all of them said they took the woman to court, or they took the federal government to court. They wahala them until they share the money. They share the money. What did they take and say do? My own is that in all the 36 states of the country now, where is Nigeria with all of the things that they have done? And they say a little drop of water makes a mighty ocean. Now, drop of infrastructure and development, all these governors claimed they did. Where is Nigeria now? That's supposed to make up something. Where is Nigeria? Nothing. Some people tell you that they are building bridges all over the place. At the end of the day, after 1 or 2 years now, even up to now, even as we speak now, nothing to write home about today. You can't even enter a state and say, my goodness, this is a state. From 1 kilometer to another kilometer, one street to another street, they will just, maybe one street they will just tie the street. It's not even up to international standard. Our environment, even the so-called Abuja, it's not even up to international standard, not to talk of all those other states, even all those state capitals. They are not up to international standard. You look at them, they say people will be glorified. That's why some ignorant people are glorifying Lagos. That Lagos is developed. Like, seriously? How? It's a glorified slum. If you don't know, that means if you are saying Lagos is developed, that is to tell you your level of reasoning and your level of exposure, or you say that you are just being wicked, or you are just being economical with the truth. That is just it. So somebody saved money. It is not a taboo. But those who are looting money, they prefer them. Even the Buhari that borrowed money, where is the country? Can you beat your chest that, oh yes, I have it, my country is developed, and with all the money, go and check. Maybe you don't understand the amount of money these guys have borrowed. No country is even ready to borrow their money, and that's why they want to sell national assets. So what are we talking about? So now for somebody to have saved money is a taboo. In Lagos that they are talking about, they are choking, all of them. They are choking. Are they living a good life there? They are choking with all this agbero, with all these taxes here and there. The government will collect us. They will still send agbero, because that is why they cannot even. Because it's a government of agbero. That is why they cannot even stop the agbero. They want to make the state a mega city. Yet you don't do things accordingly. Use technology to get some things done. No, they are still doing things in a crude way, and some people are there shouting. They are still there shouting. Let's assume Obi did not even do anything, but he saved the money. Of course, the document is out. That one that was running his mouth, Soludo, you need to be, it goes beyond you just being a leader. Your level of IQ should be on top notch. But because a lot of them are jealous and they don't even know what to do, they just be messianic. I know that he will be regretting with the statement he made. But the document that this man saved money and they made money and somebody used the money, Of course, you don't want to believe that he did something because he just went to go and keep the money. Okay, let's even assume that he kept the money. He didn't squander it. If he would have squandered it and he would just form one thing that, okay, I did this and this. What's he go happen? Everyone no go for. All of them go see the clap for him. You see the clap for him. We know what all this Ibori did in Delta State. We know what all this Odili. All of them, they stole money. That's why majority of them cannot even talk these days. They can't talk. At the end of the day, what did they do? They see the little small things. All of them will be shouting, hey, yes, they don't do it. Because you don't know, they will just be laughing at you. They stole to the extent that they are even vomiting. When somebody don't over chop belly, you go vomit, you go they vomit. That is it. So some people now, they will be talking of corruption, but the people they are supporting, they are corrupt to the teeth. They say they want Nigeria to be better. It's a lie. Now just by mouth, they see opportunity to be corrupt too. They say will be corrupt. They are now elevating and glorifying people who have looted this country dry. You know them, but your conscience is your, anybody that knows the truth and saying otherwise, your conscience will judge you until you do the right thing. Your conscience will judge you. You know when your conscience judge you, you don't have peace now. The Bible says, no peace for the wicked. You will never have peace. So now it is a taboo to even save money according to all these looters supporters. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let us have your take.